So guys, before we get started, don't forget we do have that amazing discount code thanks to Tier 0 Games going on right now. And all you have to do is put in ZW Games 5 to get 5% discount on your total order at tier0games.com. The links will be in the description below.
What's up YouTube, this is Joe from War Games, and I'm bringing to you guys some amazing news that we have got revealed today and announced today for the structure deck Sacred Beasts of Chaos. So this is a deck that I'm extremely excited to be revealed and just brought in here to the TCG because I love the Sacred Beasts. I think they're really cool cards. I think they're really good versions of the Egyptian gods and have some really good support. Like, the Dark Summoning Beast is a really good support card. It just lacked some other support for it, and the fact that it's level 5 as well. But there's a card in here that really just pretty much mitigates that whole problem by itself, and I can't wait to tell you guys and share with you guys. So, first off, we have Raviel, Lord of Phantasms, Heaven Crushing Fist, or what they say the dubbed version would be Shimmering Scrapper, which is his signature attack move, pretty much like how Ancient Gear, Ultimate Golem, Ultimate Pound. Ancient Gear Golem, Ultimate Pound is the dubbed name for his attack move in the show. So he is pretty much the same stats as Raviel, 4k, level 10 Fiend, but he has a better summoning condition where it just must be special summoned from your hand by distributing 3 monsters. Just 3 monsters. They don't have to be Fiend types, which is absolutely perfect. I wish Raviel had that effect. So, quick effect, you can discard this card and target one Raviel, Lord of Phantasms you control. For the rest of this turn, its attack is doubled, and it can attack all monsters your opponent controls once each. I'm guessing the attack double is because that's what it was in the anime. I'm not sure. No, I think it only got up to 7k. Yeah, so absolutely perfect. An 8k Raviel attacking everything is pretty much game. And if this card's in your graveyard, you contribute 1 monster to add it to your hand. So it can be any monster. It can just be a normal monster. It could be a token. So that's just really good. This deck does summon a lot of tokens, especially for Raviel himself. You can just get this card back into your hand and just keep doubling your Raviel. It's just absolutely perfect. And it's a quick effect. So if they're attacking into your Raviel for some reason, you can just discard this and double it. It's just perfect. Really good hand trap. Really like it. Next, we have probably one of the best cards in this deck, which is, other than the fusion spell, which is Dark Beckoning Beast, which is a level 2 Dark Fiend effect monster with 0 attack and defense. You can use this card's first effect once per turn. When this card is normal summoned, you can add 1 Uriah, Lord of Searing Flames, 1 Haman, Lord of Striking Thunder, 1 Raviel, Lord of Phantasms, or 1 card that specifically lists any of those card names in its text from your deck to your hand. This card is perfect. I'm just gonna literally, I should have done this before. I'm literally going to check if the fusion spell lists these cards. It does, so it's perfect. You can use this card to add Dimension Fusion Destruction, which is the amazing fusion spell, or any of the Sacred Beasts. You can add the Field spell to your hand, Dark Summoning Beast to your hand, which is very important, or any of the new support as well. You can even add the other guy to your hand, the Heaven's Crushing Fist, because it lists Raviel. This card is perfect. I love it. The only thing I could say is I wish it worked on Special Summon as well. But other than that, it's really, really good. The second effect is really good just because during your main phase, you can normal summon 1 Fiend monster with 0 attack and defense in addition to your normal summoner set. You can only gain this effect once per turn. Perfect, because you normal this, add Dark Summoning Beast to your hand, then just straight away tribute over it. It's really good. And the artwork is really nice as well. I love how it's just a little wyvern with the Sacred Beast pattern on it. Like, these cards' artwork look fantastic. Next, we're getting into the spells and trap, which is Lightning Strike of Paradise Lost, or its dubbed name is Cerulean Skyfire. This is the Haman's signature move card, which is really good. Could be a little bit better, and I'll explain how it could be a little bit better in just a moment. But first off, to continuous spell. To special summon Haman, Lord of Striking Thunder, using its own procedure, you can send face down spells you control to the graveyard instead of face up continuous spells, or any combination of both. I love how these Sacred Beasts just get like the weirdest text on their cards now. It's just fantastic. Second effect is once per turn, when an opponent's activated spell or trap card or effect resolves while you control an attack position Haman, Lord of Striking Thunder, you can negate that effect, then change one Haman, Lord of Striking Thunder you control to defense. Very weird negation. When a spell, trap card, or effect resolves. Okay. I mean, at least Sacred Beast gets some form of effect negation. So, at least it's something. If Uriah, Lord of Searing Flames, Haman, or Raviel you control leaves the field, you take no damage for the rest of this turn. I'm guessing this is to reference the effect in the anime when Haman got destroyed by Shining Flare Ringman. He took no damage. No, but other than that, this is a really good card. This is something that Haman needed. Though, to be honest, Haman didn't really have any problems being summoned by its own procedure, because getting continuous spells on the field face up is not difficult, because you just literally activate them. The only issue was having continuous spells. So, the fact that this removes the continuous spell requirement, which is really nice, I believe, because it just says face down spells. It doesn't say face down continuous spells. So I believe from wording I can just use any spells, which is very nice, so long as this is face up on the field. The fact that you can just like play this, set 2 spells, distribute all 3 Haman is really good, though I would probably try and just keep this on the field, just because it is then your effect negation while Haman's in play. But we also just had Dark Summoning Beast anyway, so it's not too difficult. I think the trap one is a lot better, which is Hyper Blaze, which is Uriah's signature attack. Continuous trap. To special summon Uriah, Lord of Searing Flames, using its own procedure, you can send face down traps you control to the graveyard instead of face up ones, or any combination of both. Again, it just says traps, not continuous traps, so I assume I can just send any traps, which is very, very nice. Like, I can send counter traps if I need to, like, not sure why, but I can send any form of traps, normal traps, like, very, very nice. When an attack is declared involving your Uriah, Lord of Searing Flames, you can send 1 trap from your hand or deck to the graveyard. Its attack and defense become 1,000 times the number of traps on the field and in the graveyards for the rest of this turn. The fact that it says graveyards, I assume means my opponents as well, which, if so, is just insane. Like, Uriah is going to go from the weakest in your deck to now the strongest in your deck. Just from attacking, it's just absolutely insane. Traps on the field and in the graveyards. Like, your Uriah is going to get beefy. Like, it's going to get beefy big, and fast. And once per turn, you can discard 1 card, take 1 Uriah, Lord of Searing Flames, Haman, or Raviel from the graveyard, and either add it to your hand or special summon it, ignoring its summoning conditions. The fact that it says once per turn you can discard 1 card, take 1 Uriah, like, if you can just literally discard 1 of them, then revive it, because the discard is cost. So you don't need the monster already engraved. Like, that's just insane. Like, this chapter is perfect. Like, I could see people maybe playing the Lightning Strike as right. So other than that, that's pretty much it for the new cards. I'm in Japan. Get this Uology Phantasm in it, which is very nice, and I hope we get that as well. They get the really nice tokens. I believe we already had a Phantasmal Martyr token, but the fact that we're now getting a new one, which is very, very nice with new artwork, I'm definitely going to be printing out some of these for my own deck, which is very, very nice. Considering we sadly don't get like the tokens that they print into these structure decks. But overall, what do I think? I think these cards are absolutely fantastic. It's exactly what the Sacred Beast deck needs. Even including the fusion spell, which I'm not sure if I covered already, but we're getting the Dimension Fusion Destruction normal fusion spell, which is special zone 1 Chaos Phantasm monster. When we extra it by banishing fusion materials listed on it from the hand, field, and or graveyard, ignoring its summoning conditions. And if you do, take no battle damage from attacks involving it. If you control Uriah, Haman, or Raviel, your opponent cannot activate cards or effects in response to this card activation. Really good spell. Exactly what the fusion needed. Because let's be honest, you're not really going to be tributing the Sacred Beast on the field, because by that point you should already win. You've already got 2 monsters with 4k under the field spell. They're pretty much indestructible, and UI is just sitting there as well, just popping backward left and right, and your opponent can't respond to it. So which is an effect that a lot of people figure on UI, like the opponent can't respond to it. But yes, so I think these cards are absolutely fantastic. The new Rabiel is really, really good. Dark Beckoning Beast is just perfect card. Like, I don't have any problems with it whatsoever. As I said, the Lightning Strike, I can see people playing it as a one-of tech in the deck, just to, you know, get you some effect negation, while also just making Haman that little easier to summon. And then Hyper Blaze is a must free of. Like, you're playing free Hyper Blaze, no doubt. It's the tribute fodder for Uriah himself, and it also just like pretty much just says, yeah, summon any of the Sacred Beasts. Like, it just literally, you can discard Uriah, summon Uriah. Like, cool, Hyper Blaze summons Uriah. This deck is just gonna be get so good. I love it. It's gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so playable now. Yes, that's it, guys. I hope you all enjoyed it. Leave your comments down below what you think of these cards. I think they're just perfect for the deck. Like, I'm not saying this is going to make Sacred Beast tier 1 meta, but it's at least going to make him from a deck that is near unplayable and really slow, to a deck that is actually playable and somewhat speedy, which is really, really good. So as always, guys, like, comment, and subscribe, and as always, happy dueling.